Welcome back to round 4 action here at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach, the second stop of the Samsung Galaxy Championship Tour. We have world number 1, Matt Wilkinson, wearing the Jeep yellow jersey, taking on Wiggolly Dantas and Hawaiian wildcard Mason Ho. You can see Wiggolly Dantas paddling back out, all fired up, because during the break, he exploded with a huge opening wave box.
Yeah, I mean, just the power that this kid possesses. Look at that bottom turn and just jamming it under the lip. Wiggolly has been surfing out here every day. He's working this place out. As far as backhand surfing goes, to me, one of the best out here. Just so solid. It reminds me a lot of Oki when he comes off the bottom out here. He connects just under the lip. You know, smart surfing from Wiggolly Dantas. Losing the tail there at the end of that, but a lot of damage done out the back. Matty Wilco, first wave of the set, racing down the line. This is his little magic carpet that's been giving him a lot of success. Comes around the section. I like this little under the lip snap right there. Just showing the judges a lot of variety, mixing it up. Beautiful swooping maneuver, keeping those fins engaged, keeping that rail work going all the way through the inside. Matty Wilco jams it up again. I mean, this wave just kept giving and giving. Matty Wilco pulls through the back. A 6.0 on the opening roll of the dice.
Now it's Mason Ho's turn to get started here. The lone regular foot in this lineup has a lot of speed, and he's going to pull in. Mason Ho with a beautiful line in the tube, but he'll end up going down. Always entertaining, no matter what. Guy's getting barreled all the way through.
You know what? With this tide going out, Joe, I've got a funny feeling we're going to see a few barrels today. Look at that thing. Traveling. It needs to pump. Now it gets really tight. Thing with Bell's Bowl, it's really armordy. It's not a big, wide open tube ride.
Now it's Wiggolly Dantas up on his second wave. Hard off the bottom, a big backside carve. Sets up that backhand hook again, and Dantas is looking to finish. Already has a 717. Full roundhouse, and he's setting up the lip to hit in the closeout section. A perfect start. He was a rookie last season, and he's going to control this lead at the moment. Wilco now running with Wiggolly to answer. Big jam to start. He opened with a 6.0. This is his second ride, a late hit, and he's down. So Wiggolly out front, and Wilkinson takes his first fall of the matchup. Brazilian competitor. They know they can win, and they've won bells before with De Souza on top, as Itzlo still signing some autographs down on the beach.
You know, the funny thing, though, too, is, you know, if one or two of them falter along the way, the other ones pick up the slack.
It's fun watching Mason's feet, just checking out his footwork through major turns. Looks like Mason wants to get things going here. The Hawaiian now setting up a big first turn. Nice forehand jam straight into the barrel again for the Hawaiian, and Mason Ho finds a beautiful exit. Sets that rail, a big forehand hook into the pocket. And now looking to seal the deal on the inside. Section approaches, hacks it shut, and remains on his feet. Next wave will go to world number 1, Matty Wilkinson. Late jam under the hook, and that's the second consecutive fall for the world number 1.
The wave didn't really touch him, so he's going to maximize the scoring potential. Look at a good solid wave here for Mason. Nice opening maneuver, beautiful sort of carve mid-face turn, and then pulls up nice and tight. Comes out of that thing untouched. And then combos it with a couple of good turns. That's what you got to do here at Bells Beach if you're going to get a big score on a tube ride. Beautiful turn there to kick things off. Mid-face turn to get it up nice and tight. Perfect positioning. I mean, Mason Ho is just on fire right now. It's going to be interesting to see where the judges go with that. Had that just been the tube, maybe not a huge score, but because he finished the wave off, did a couple of turns, a good maneuver before, a couple of good moves afterwards, I think that's going to be a great score.
Combo to some of the turns.
Yep.
Now Wilco's going to have to answer back. Nice hack though. See what he can do here on the inside. And that's that backside tough decision to make. Jump barrel, and he chose not to. You guys take it away. I can't see much from here.
Now Wilco just in the wind-up Pete for the closeout finish. Nice and easy, trying to finish his maneuvers. Wilco had the 6, then the 2.27. Now more waves on the way. Wiggolly Dantas, remember, started with the 717. He's trying to better a 5 here. Solid bottom turn. Late jam off the roof, but total control. Perfect timing again on that nice and easy flow and form down the line. Hard off the bottom, straight up, vertical, and belts a huge blow off the lip. Now this wall is starting to move down the line. Big section to coil up off the top. Dantas once more. Bonus section, nice and vertical. And he's got one more for us right on the inside. Dantas puts that one to bed. Solid backhand hooks. Looking like his lead is improving, and we're waiting on big numbers from the Hawaiian Mason Ho as well.
Yeah, those are the ones you want. Those ones that just keep giving, and that one did for Wiggolly. Showed some variety, showed some critical surfing in the pocket. Belted that lip a few times, so I think we're going to see some big scores from all surfers.
Going to the replays, we'll start with Wiggolly Dantas here.
Yeah, look, just straight off the bottom. Showed some commitment right there. Comes around the section. I like that one pump bottom turn into that combo. And again, just holding that line, throwing a lot of power. You can see those fins coming out, and right there. Commitment, degree of difficulty. That board was vertical. As he brings it through the inside, jams it. So nice, tight, really quick snap right there. This is where the wave just kept offering Wiggolly that wave, that vertical face to crack, and he did all the way through the inside. 717's his highest score. That's going to be a good score. Look at the fins, Joe. You can see all three fins there coming off the bottom. That just shows that that board was on the edge. Now he gets it vertical under the lip right there. Gets that body twisting around. The board follows. A lot of core strength involved in a maneuver like that. Wiggolly just so strong, so confident on his feet. And then sets that rail straight into the next turn. The judges are going to like that transition between maneuvers.
That moves him up. It's closer to fighting for the lead. Last of Matty Wilkinson, a 6.2. He went through a couple of falls on his first turn and then recovered.
Putting the pressure on your opponent. Matty Wilk on a beautiful wave right here. Draws off the bottom. And nice, that's it. That's more like it. Just getting it going. Holding back a little bit on that first turn. Now he unleashes that under the lip snap that we've been waiting for from Matty Wilco. He's been using that to good advantage out here at Bells to win his way through to this point. I think he's going to need a little bit more though, Joe. I think Wiggolly's going to drop a pretty solid score.
Now we're starting to ask Wilkinson the same questions. He's told us he actually feels better at Bells than he does at Snapper, but the results don't speak to that. That's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it does. Feels really good. Not as good as this, though.
That one surfer sitting right next to me, Martin Potter, 89 Bells champ, as we look at Mason Ho coming back into action. He wants to get barreled again. He pulls in under the hood, and that one's going to take him down. But there's certain surfers, Pete Mel was talking about it, that can find barrels just about every time they stand up. This is Wilco now. Matt Wilkinson, hard off the bottom, straight up vert. Now he's going right back to the lip, but he falls again.
Yeah, that wave just wasn't cooperating with Matty Wilco. You could tell from the beginning, trying to force the issue. You can see a little bit of frustration right there. You need to be on the bombs, Matty Wilco.
With 2:15 on the clock, we've got Mason chasing a 6.67. He's up now. Deep bottom turn, beautiful flow and rhythm off the roof. He's got a lot of speed, front side jam, and he's down. So we hit the 2-minute warning. Now is Mason's shot to go for the lead. Now it's Wilco's turn. He needs a 9.17 here. Backside snap off the lip. He needs a little bit more speed. That section takes him down. So we've had a few falls from world number one.
People are going to wait for him to fail, and that's something that he's just got to forget about and focus on what he's got to do. And that is just get a good wave to finish this heat off and take some more confidence going into the next round.
We're into the countdown, and Wiggolly Dantas has first priority, and it looks like he's going to let Mason Ho take a look. 2 seconds to go. It's a little bit too late for Wilco as well, as he's up after the horn, and Dantas gives Matty Wilkinson his first loss of the season. It's not an elimination round, so Wilco and Mason Ho will be sent into round 5, and now all the boys will take a wave in together. Wiggolly trying to do the switch foot routine like Italo. But we have back-to-back goofy foot wins, both representing Brazil, both in their second year on tour, both recovering from round 2 losses as rookies, and into their both first quarterfinal heats at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach.